Hello students, today I'm going to discuss question tags. Under this particular topic, we have come to the imperatives points. So what are the imperatives? Usually imperatives are either commands or requests, and we just tell others what they have to do with some certainty and a degree of command. In this context, we have two applications. LETS, let's stands for let plus us. Let's, it's a contraction form. And let me, it should also be said let me in spoken English when we speak. Now, if under imperative sentence, let's appears in this example, what is a tag that we can use? Shall we is used as a tag. Example, let's have a cup of tea, shall we? If you have a sentence with let me, the tag will be will you. Let me see your photograph, will you? Let's and let me. This is very important from examination point of view. You must remember let's and let me under imperatives category. I would like to read out the examples. Let's have a cup of tea, blank. What is the tag? Shall we? Let me see your photograph. What is the question tag? Will you? These 2 points are very important. Please remember without fail. So far, in the last 8 question tags related videos, we have explored question tags definition, purpose, formation, and their usage. We have seen one conversation between Lasya and Rishi too, and the structure of the question tag. If you recap what has gone into this discussion, you would come across all these points. Similarly, we'll also have to understand the usage points. Usage points, semi-negatives. Semi-negatives appear, and that's very tricky one. And indefinite pronouns, neutral subjects, and one. If these words appear as subjects, what would be the position of question tag? And sentences with I, imperatives with let's as well as let me. These are the quintessential points under this topic we have seen so far. Now, the last important and very productive aspect of this topic is advanced points. Under this category, what will we see? We will look at variation in tags with have. Variation in tags with have. Next, tags with phrases. Number 3, modal auxiliaries dare and need. Number 4, tag for used to. 5, imperatives again. Under imperatives category, won't you, will you, and can't you. You will explore these 5 areas under advanced points. This is very important. You should not miss it out. Pay attention, have focus, don't get diverted, and have the textbook with you while you are learning this topic. This is the fag end of this particular chapter in English grammar. Fag end of this particular chapter, question tags. So this has to be given much importance. You should not have any other thought while you are learning this topic. Okay, so we will take a look at this variation in tags with have. What does this tell us? And the tags with phrases, what do we learn from this? What are the phrases that come with tags? And modal auxiliaries. Modal auxiliaries are actually can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must, to, dare to, need to, ought to, suppose to, likely to. These are the various words. They are all helping verbs. They are in fact, in other words, called attitude words. What are they called? Attitude words. They indicate different emotions and attitudes. And tags were used to as well as imperatives. Imperatives are either commands or requests. Under this, we will study the tags of 3 different types: will you, won't you, and can't you. Let's take a look at the first one, variation in tags with have. If have is used as the main verb, look at this particular word. if it is used as a main verb. How can we understand? Look at these examples. In these two examples, subject is we and the verb is have. Here it is main verb. If you look at have, its scope is have, has, present forms, had, past form, and shall have, will have, future forms. So we are just looking at this word have because it goes with the subject we. We have enough rice. This is the task for you. If it is given as this, its function is main verb in this context. If it is the main verb in the examples, how should we make the tag? There are two varieties. British English, br.e, am.e. British English. In British English, and very traditionally, how Britishers use this expression. This have is converted into haven't. So because it is positive, we should write negative. This is a common thing and there is nothing new. And have in American English becomes don't. Why? It is separated like don't have. For example, don't have or doesn't have. If the subject changes, don't have. From that point of view, we use helping verb because it is in present simple tense. Do is used, and for the negative we add not. It will become don't. So don't we is the tag for American English and haven't we is the tag for British English. This is the variation in tags with have if it is used as main verb. Dear students, please take a look at this advanced points tags with phrases. Here I have given you three different bubbles. In each one of them, you can see the phrases how they appear here. Some of us, some of you, some of them, none of us, none of you, none of them, each of us, each of you, each of them. If they are, in the sentences, use the related personal pronoun of that phrase, personal pronoun of that phrase as the subject of the tag. As the subject of the tag, we have to use the related personal pronoun of the phrase as the subject of the tag. Let us identify the related personal pronoun of the phrase. Now, let us take this as an example. Some of us. What is the related personal pronoun of this particular phrase? Just to look at this word, us. It comes from we. Similarly, you. You as usually, you. And them. Can you guess the possible personal pronoun of this particular word? Absolutely, they. So now it has become easy for you to understand. By looking at these words, you will form the basic pronouns. Again, in this, us is present, we, you is just you, them again, they. Same. They are just similar. Once you look at these words, it will become crystal clear for you. We have been given two examples in this particular advanced points, tags with phrases. Let's take a look at this one. All of them, this is the phrase now. We are in search of finding the subject in the tag. Now them is present. Where do you look at first when you look at this sentence? You will have to concentrate on this word. This word. For instance, some of them or all of them, whatever. Then what do you find here? Them is the clue for you. Which word can you identify? It gives the way for understanding they. So they is going to be present in the tag. Primarily, what do we see in a statement? Firstly, we have to ask ourselves, is this statement positive or negative? Number one. Next, is this statement in present tense or past tense or future tense? What is the tense which has been used to make this sentence? Fundamentally, these two questions should be born in our minds. Were represents past tense. Was, were, these are the two finite verbs. They are actually used in the past tense for plural subject. So, it is in the past tense. We should choose the past tense form. All of them were present at the wedding. In question tags, the primary focus will be always on subject and verb. We do not change anything else because we will be making a short question. That's why it is a tag. Okay. Now it is in the positive form, it will become negative. How? Were plus not weren't. We have achieved half of the answer. Then we will have to provide the pronoun as a subject for this. So them provides they. So weren't they? Weren't they is the answer for this. Can you try this one? Most of us use our mobiles frequently. The moment when you see in the examination, the easiest way or method to save your time is please segregate the subject. This is subject. No, not this one. This is the subject space, and this is verb space. These two are enough to deal with question tags. Now, as is present. So, what kind of word can you guess if as comes we? So, you will keep we here. Next, tense. Is it in present tense or past tense? It is present tense because use, used, used. So, use is in V1 form. It is obviously present simple tense. Now, is it in positive form or negative form? There is no negative sense being conveyed in this particular statement. It is a positive sentence, so it should be written in negative sentence appropriately. So what is this? What is the way to write? Most of us simply it is in present simple tense. We is the subject here, so we have to select do, and it should be made or connected with not. Then it will become don't. Obviously, the answer will be don't we. Don't we is the answer. So, like this, under advanced points, do understand and try to remember the phrases. Very easy method is identify these last words, the pronoun. By identifying this word, you will come across the plain pronoun, the pronoun which is actually used in the subjects. It's going to be that much easy. Nothing to worry about it. Question tags advanced points. Third aspect, modal auxiliaries. When we have so many modal auxiliaries, only two auxiliaries have been discussed and present in this text: dare and need. Dare and need. If you have these words, let's take a look at the second one. If these words, these auxiliary verbs are used as main verbs, there will be modification. Need plus s. This culture we understand from present simple tense. He needs to work hard. What is this tense? Present tense. I mean, it is in the positive form. It is in the positive form. Now it should be written in negative. When when a verb in present simple tense is to be written in negative, we need helping verbs. When s is present with the verb, we will pick always does. So it is in the positive, it should be written in negative. Does plus not will become doesn't. Will become doesn't. That is the reason why doesn't has been used as a verb, and finally the pronoun of the tag is he. It's already pronounced, so it has been picked out there. Then why is there why is it not like dares, unlike needs? This is a common question born in the minds of the learners. It is need. It has been modified with yes in present simple tense. But why is not dares not? This is not that one. It is not used as main verb here. It is simply like helping verb. And after helping verb, we know that we keep n-word in not, just like is not, was not, cannot, shall not, and dare not. And here main verb is face. Dare is not used as main verb here. It has been used as helping verb. This is what you have to understand from this sentence point of view. So, face is the main verb in this particular sentence. Example. And we have to pick what is the culture, what is the tradition in making a tag. We pick helping verb from the concerned or else the relevant example. Later we will write the pronoun of the subject. So already the subject itself is pronoun. She has come here. And helping verb is dare. It has been used. And not is, this is a negative statement. That is why it has been, the tag is positive. There she is the answer. You would definitely get a question. Please watch this particular video bit if you really have got a question. This has to be understood very well. There are two examples on two different modal auxiliaries. The second example has been used as main verb. So this is the main verb, need, needed, needed. In this context, it has been used in present simple tense. That's why there is yes. When you make a positive sentence into negative in present simple tense, we will use does plus not, does not. Does not need is the answer actually. So we will pick helping verb from this, because we don't use directly need, need he or needn't he. That's not the right procedure to use. We don't ever use it. So we this is needs. So the helping verb is does plus not doesn't. This is used over there. Whereas in this particular sentence, she dare not face. Face is the main verb, and helping verb is dare. We use helping verb. We need helping verb to make a question tag. This is what we have been discussing. Helping verb has been placed here, and a not doesn't come because it is a negative statement. If negative statement comes, the tag will be positive. That is the reason why dare plus she. That's all. She is the pronoun of the subject. She. Since there are no proper nouns, these two are common nouns. This is what you have to understand from this modal auxiliaries category under advanced points. Under advanced points, the fourth important discussion is on tag for use to. Of course, use to is also one of the modal auxiliaries. When this appears in the sentence, what is the tag and the structure to make a tag? We have to use this particular principle. Didn't plus pronoun. Didn't plus pronoun is the formula which is to be used for the particular expression, particular modal auxiliary used to. They used to play cricket. What is, let us segregate the sentence. They is subject. Now we have already understood used to is the modal auxiliary. Modal auxiliary is, in other words, helping verb. So we have to understand used to itself is the helping verb. And what is the main verb in the sentence? Main verb is play. So used to play cricket. What does this indicate? Usually when we use used to, this is used to convey the regular activity in the past tense. The regular activity in the past tense. They used to play cricket means they had time every time, maybe on Sundays or else at weekends. They were playing cricket. So not at one point, at regular intervals, the action was happening in the past tense. We are not going to deal with the tense and its related discussion. Our focus is on making a tag. If a sentence possesses or consists of this particular usage, used to comes plus main verb, how will you use it? So far we have understood helping verb is directly used and pronoun of the subject comes after helping verb. This is the rule and the tradition we have been following. If that is the case, we have to use to, and since it is in the positive mode, we may have to write use it not. Would you say like this? Use it not to they. From your point of view, helping verb comes later. Obviously, the pronoun of the subject comes. If this is the way, it has to be written like this. But this is wrong. At the end, question mark, of course. This is wrong. What should we do? We have to still dissect it, zoom in, and identify the relevant helping verb from this. How? This is the combination of did plus use. When we combine these two, you would get used to. That's an infinitive that comes obviously. When you use used, did plus used. This is how you need to imagine and understand the past tense forms. We need the plain helping verb. This is going to be picked. So this is the helping verb we need now. We don't need used directly. So it is in the present positive mode. It should be written in negative mode. Did plus not didn't. Now the pronoun of the subject is they itself. The pronoun of the subject is they. This is our answer for this. Remember, you may have a sentence with used to. Never apply used to plus pronoun of the subject directly in the tag. Instead, please dissect it and zoom in find the relevant helping verb in this and bring here, connect, see if it is in positive, then you make negative helping verb phrase. If it is negative, then you may have to write positive. This is one important and very interesting discussion under advanced points of question tags. Did you understand this point? If you have understood, please comment very positively and also mention your requirements of this grammar topic.